Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Craftsmen Collective. As always, Rock here, and it's been a while. I think it'll be a little over a week for you guys since the last episode. Apologize for that. I've been pretty busy with work and milestones and such, but now that the milestone is over, I should be getting back into a consistent schedule. Now we've been playing on server and been doing things. It's just we haven't had the time to record, so I've got a lot to show you guys, and I've got a few things that I would like to do for today. Now, let's see, go do a quick tour around our base, and then head over to the first area. So we added a little cow farm over here to get leather for books and such. After that, we have this. I've been playing quite a bit, or playing a bit with Computercraft and working on some different things for projects that we will be doing. Now, this right here is a little setup with a computer with a wireless router on it and a turtle with a wireless router on it. Now, I've got a little program on the turtle called Toggle Spawner. Now, what this does is essentially it waits for a message from the RedNet and will either turn on or turn off a redstone outlet right here. So if we come over here, we can go into the Lua. We can do a RedNet, send a message. The turtle over there is number 164. And we will send it a message of on. Oh, did I turn? Okay, so our RedNet is turned off on our computer right here. So we can do a RedNet dot open, and it should be back. Okay, as you can see, there's this red band around it now. The red band indicates that the RedNet is turned on. This RedNet is not on right here, but if we toggle spawner, it turns on the RedNet for this device. Okay, you can see the RedNet is now on, and now we are good to send our on message. And as you can see, this now turned on, and if we change this to off, this turned off. So we're going to be using this for another one of our projects that we've been working on, and you may have noticed it in our inventory, but it's this little guy right here. Now, what is this? It is called a soul shard. Now, there's a soul shard mod on the server that I don't think many people really know. They might have seen it, but they don't really know a whole lot about it. Now, the Soul Shard mod itself is a way of kind of crafting your own spawners that have much higher spawn rates than normal and have much different properties. So, for example, this will allow me to craft a skeleton spawner, and then the tiers are based off of. You could build. Okay, let's first start out by crafting one of these. So we get soul sand, a glowstone, and a diamond. So let's say we need a soul sand. We need a piece of glowstone. Just a piece. And we need a diamond. Now with that, we can craft what's called a soul shard. Now, soul shards start out at tier 0 and they build up to tier 5, and this happens every 200 mob kills of a particular type. Now, as you can see, that this soul shard doesn't have a name associated with, like this one, and it also is tier 0. Now, in order to bind a mob to it, you have to put it on your hotbar, and then you'll kill a mob. So if I went and killed a skeleton right now, this would become a skeleton soul shard. If I killed a creeper, this would become a creeper soul shard. And much the same with any other hostile mob. I I can go kill a blaze, and this will become a blaze soul shard, or kill a cave spider, or zombies, and so on and so forth. And then these soul shards will be bound to that type of mob. Now, as you kill mobs, this soul shard will upgrade. So if we open up our NEI, as you can see, the soul shard, which has an item value of 8257, has a damage value of 1000. Now every time you kill a mob, this damage value will decrease by 1. And as you can see, this one has no damage value because it is at full charge. Now every 200 mob kills will upgrade this upgrade the shard 1 tier. So at 800, it'll go to tier 1, 600, tier 2, and so on and so forth, up to tier 5 at 0. Now, with the soul shards, they give you, I'd have to look at all the stats to be precise, but they give you different perks. So for example, the tier 5 soul shard will spawn up to 6 mobs from it every 2 seconds. Light levels don't matter, so you can have it in the middle of the desert during the day and it will spawn mobs. And you can deactivate it with a redstone signal, which you may have guessed, our turtle here would be our redstone signal. Or some type of, I'm thinking of a turtle, but I have to kind of test it out and see if I can keep it working consistently. If not, we might just have to switch over to some type of redstone, regular redstone. But for now, that's the plan with that. And so with this, we can spawn 6 skeletons every 2 seconds. Very, very fast spawning, which would be really good for our spawner farm. So I've been working a bit on this. I don't think you guys seen it a lot since last time, or at all, but this is the built up spawner farm so far. I had to enclose these cases because of the sheer amount of light was preventing some spawns, so all these are dark. Additionally, I found out the Mystcraft crystals and the gate itself give off a light value. So that kind of throws things through a bind. So the setup is the same on the surface, but the gate itself is down a couple more in order to get it working correctly. So right now we have a triple skeleton spawner set up. I'm hoping to set up 2 more skeleton spawners, 1 up above and 1 down below, to get it a nice little 5 skeleton spawner to spawn stuff really fast. Now, some of this might be kind of obsolete now because of these soul shards, but in general, this is kind of what I'll probably be setting up. And so right here is our platform for our skeletons. Let's get this off our bar. Kill the skeletons. And as you can see, this did not bind to the mob because it wasn't on our bar. So the portals with the spawners spawn them up here, and they drop through this water shaft down to here. For some reason, I was getting the skeletons were taking half a heart of damage and stuff, fall damage from even spawning like right here. They take some fall damage, so added a little water drop, and then they land right there. So we have a open close valve for here, so you can go in and grab grab drops if you need to. I've been using it quite a bit, as you could see here. So we've got a lot of stuff, and as you can see from our gear, fire protection 3, feather fall 4, unbreaking 3, 14 3, efficiency 4, sharpness 4, knockback 2. This one's okay. I've been trying to get an efficiency pick shovel, but no luck so far. And then we have efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, silk touch. So we've been using it quite a bit to get some good stuff. But we also have associated with this a crusher. So the crusher will put the skeletons, assuming they haven't taken any damage, we'll put them at exactly a half a heart, allowing us to simply just punch them or throw a splash potion and kill them all. Speaking of in our inventory, I would like to make a quick shout out to Axel Rosie 91, who's kind enough to craft us a Christmas skin for our character. So thank you, Rosie. Throw our gear back on. So let's see, we got this. Another thing to note, let's head back to base. Well, not to note, but in order to actually use these, one step back one more time. One additional thing you can use with these soul shards is, if you have it bound to a particular type of mob, you are able to, I believe, right-click a spawner with it, and it will consume the spawner, and it will give you 1 tier worth of points, which is, it'll give you essentially the equivalent of 200 mob kills. So that's a fast way to upgrade the soul shards if you find spawners that you don't need. Now, to actually use a soul shard, you need something called a soul cage. Now, the soul cage is crafted via iron bars and gives you this little soul cage here. Now, simply by taking the shard and right-clicking, you will put it will bind it into it. I'm not going to do it right now because I'll get swarmed by skeletons and probably die, which, as fun as it would be for you guys, I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. Let's see. Here. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to the spawner real quick, get a few levels, and let you just show you how, or let you know how quickly it goes, at least at the moment. Get some XP, and then we will head off into a new adventure. So be right back. Alright, so probably about 8.5 minutes. We have about 100 skeletons here, just so you can kind of see how it works. Push our crusher, and we have this super loud noise. All 100 something skeletons taking damage. Okay, as you can see, they're at half a heart. Luckily for us, though, we have our... Oh, no. Give that back. Handy dandy. Splash potion! Whee! And as we lag and absorb all of these goodies... Let's see, we got a stack and a half of bones, which I can't place in. More than I can handle of that. I'm gonna have to add another diamond chest in here or something. Or a barrel. Barrel might work. Oh yeah, look at that XP. It's not gonna be enough to hit us 30, no. But, you know, 8.5 minutes or so of grinding, or AFKing, we got that much, so it's kind of how the gist of it right now. Now, if we had our soul shard spawner, we probably had like 4 times as much, if not more, XP in that same amount of time, just because of how fast. Now, another thing I wanted to mention about the soul shard spawners and such, or just kind of just spawners in general, is that a skeleton spawner in the nether does spawn wither skeletons. So we will be creating a soul shard skeleton spawner in the nether, which will allow us to farm wither skulls, coal, and the such. I'll bring that back to my base for now. Now, the next thing that we want to cover today, after I make myself a little temporary... Do I not have wood? Temporary chest for that crap. Shut up, cows! Always so noisy. Right. Oh. Not there. Right, yeah. Bones, bones, arrows, arrows, bow. Those cows are so noisy. Let me turn them down. Okay, so with that, the next thing we want to start looking into is the newest addition to the server. Now, we did update the server from the default Feed the Beast pack to the Magical World Feed the Beast pack. In this pack, it adds one of the bigger mods that we've kind of been waiting for on the server, which is Thaumcraft 3. Now, I know literally almost nothing about Thaumcraft. Trying to find in here, but I know almost nothing about Thaumcraft other than like a little bits and pieces that I've seen from like Nesaros' videos and stuff. So we will set up some basic stuff from what we do know, and we'll go from there. So the first thing we need is a wand, and I've been finding these shards out and about while mining in like my mining world and such, and it seems that fortune affects the drops on these, so that's a good thing. So I think we're gonna need two wands. One of them will go in, I think, our arcane table. The other will be for us to keep. Now I'm gonna need some more wood. Just grab that whole stack. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we're going to need to craft our 2 wands, which are crafted as such with a shard, a stick, and a gold nugget. That should give us our wands. Perfect, perfect. The next thing we are going to need is a Thaumonomicon, I think it's called. Now we take a bookshelf, we'll put it right here, and if we take our handy dandy wand and wave it, presto, we have a Thaumonomicon. Now, from what I understand, the Thaumonomicon will give us information on all that we need to know about Thaumcraft, along with our build tree of all of these different researches we have to do. Now, just from looking at it, it kind of seems like there's not really a huge amount, but I'm sure there's a lot more that I don't know of that we will find out about. So we have our Thaumonomicon. Perfect, perfect. We've got our wands. The next thing we're going to need are our tables. Now, we have some slabs here. The tables, I believe it is... Let me grab some of these. We need 3 tables to be precise. We need 2 planks like this and slabs. Alright, that crafts a table. Perfect. Okay, we have our 3 tables. We'll be setting up our temporary station, I think right here, for our tables. Now overall, these are pretty nice looking decorative tables, so whenever we do set up like rooms and such that we need a little table, we'll probably use these instead of like stair configurations and such. So we need first is we take our magic handy dandy wand and wave it, and that will create our alchemy table, I think it's called, which is essentially crafting grid and then a magical crafting grid. Okay, the next thing we need is we need scribing tools, I believe they are, which is an ink sac, a bottle. So let's make some bottles. Which we'll use this. Bottles. And does it give us a recipe? Let's hope it gives us the recipe in here. I'll have to go look it up if not. Actually. Why even look it up? Handy dandy thumb. Okay, feather, glass bottle, and ink sac. So we need feathers. Okay, there's our feather. And that should give us feather, bottle, ink sac, scribing tools. And with the simple right click of the scribing tools, bam, we have our scribing table, or our research table. Now I'm gonna have to go make some paper, which I have a whole bunch of sugar cane at our spawn base, so I'm gonna grab that, and then we'll do research from there. But for now, we have our tools, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, the last thing we kind of wanted to cover in this episode is, where do I want to put this? I'll put it right here. No, we'll keep it with us. Trying to figure out what I need and what I don't need. We'll keep that stuff with us. This soul shard we'll leave here, and this one cobble can go in our barrel cobblestone. Now there is an upgrade for the barrels, I believe, that gives us a whole hell of a lot more space, and that is something we're gonna have to look into, but I don't know a whole lot about it right now, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Now, the last thing that I was saying that we want to do today is go and find the end. Now we have 5 enders, and I think that will be enough. And of course it's nighttime. Is it turning nighttime or turning daytime? It's turning nighttime. Alright, I'm gonna wait out the night real quick, and then we will go find the end. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. It's actually raining right now, but I have the particle effects off because rain is annoying as hell. But we have a 8-minute speed potion that we grabbed from the base here, and we have our 6 Eye of Ender. Now I've actually made another one. So with that, we will go on, and of course our first eye goes up on our roof. Or it went through our house, or it broke. Let's do a quick check in the house just to make sure, because I'd rather not lose the eye if I don't have to. Okay, we lost it. But we did see that it went in this direction right here, so let's give a go and see if we can find our stronghold. Okay, we're coming to I'm not sure what's going on over here. I think someone's been mining over here. Let's get onto this little node over here, and we'll give another throw of our Eye of Ender. Yeah, definitely someone's been over here. Let's also turn down that a little bit. Okay. Huh. Gimme. Okay, so we can go in this direction. Now, although we are going to be setting, once we find our end, we are going to be setting up a end farm. I believe Twilight Forest also has Enderman farmer, Enderman spawners, so we will be also setting up, in addition to the end farm, we'll be setting up a Enderman spawner in our spawner farm. Okay, that one broke, but it did go this direction. Now, I'm really hoping that these Eyes of Enders are enough to bring us to the end farm. Else, we're going to have to kind of go back to spawn. Purko said that he had some Ender Pearls if we needed them. So, hopefully we don't need them, but if we do have the Ender Pearl backup that we might need. Let's give it another throw. Another one broke, but it did go this way. Or at least it appeared to go this way. So we're down to 3 in Eye of Ender. I'm hoping that we don't need to go back. I would prefer to not go back if I don't have to. We'll go a few more jumps. Give this a go. Okay. And I think that one broke too. Wow. What is with this luck? Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Don't break, don't break, don't break. No women. Wow. We are having the shittiest of luck. Well, we have our portal gun. We have some books with us, so we can create a workbook in the off chance that we do need. Which, by the looks of it, we're probably going to need to go get more Eye of Enders, unfortunately. But the looks of it, we're having shitty luck. Oh, don't break. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we gotta go in this direction. Some nice terrain out here. Looks like someone's been out here. Ooh. Ooh, what do we have here? I think this is a burial mound. Thumbcraft added a bunch of different little like dungeon type of things. So I think we will take a little detour into here. Assuming no one's been in here yet. Okay, I see a spawner there. Okay, staircase right there. Get out of here. Just get in here, light up these spawners as quickly as we can, and find out what kind of loot we got. So, luckily I think we got in here quick enough that we didn't have to really worry too badly. Ooh, that's a good one. Thaumium. Other than that, not really a whole lot. I will make a note spawners 1. So we do know that there are some spawners here that we can come back and get for our spawn farm. So we will come back at a later point and get those, assuming no one else comes. But let's keep heading off in this direction. I think we'll try getting on the other side of this mountain, and then we will throw again, trying to gain the most ground that we can before we throw our eye, so that hopefully we don't lose it. Okay, so off in this direction. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Okay, so we are off in this direction though. I'm going to set up a warp here. I'm going to go back and get some Eye of Enders, and then we will progress from here. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we got some more Eye of Enders, or we got some more Ender Pearls from Pureco, and we made some more Eye of Enders. So we are good to go. I believe we're in this direction right here. So let's get on the other side of this mountain, and we'll throw another Eye of Ender. But I have to say we are having pretty bad luck with these Eye of Enders surviving. I've never had this bad of luck. They usually last for a few throws each. Okay, we got it back. So we will continue heading off in this direction right here. Typically I have, I'm able to get a few throws out of each Eye of Ender before they explode, not like consecutive explodes. So we should be coming up on it, I assume. I believe they can only be like, what, 1,000 out? I don't know if that exploded or just trapped. I assume it exploded, but we will head in this direction right here. I assume they were only supposed to be 1,000 out. I don't know if they ever changed that. I remember they they had it before. There was only 3 within 1,000 distance. But we'll come up on. Oh, a nice little ravine. We'll come up on this. Wonder if this ravine will lead into it. I'm gonna try to avoid falling in that, since I don't have long fall boots on or anything. Okay, we'll go this way. Okay, keep heading in this direction right here. I have a good feeling about these eye of enders. I think they're gonna last us, get us the distance. We'll come up on this edge right here, and we'll give it another throw. I want to say we're close, but I don't know. That's just what I want to say. Ooh, an egg. I think that one broke. That vendor is just fragile as hell. Oh, no, didn't. Perfect. Perfect. Keep going over in this direction. We will go on the other side of these trees, and we'll give it another throw, probably on the top of this hill. Oh, it's changing directions now. So I think that means we're getting relatively close. Keep going over here. We'll get right on top of this little landmass right here, and we'll give it a throw. There we go. How far? We are 1,200, no, 1,300 out right now. Alright, we're gonna go up to the top of this little hill right here. We'll give it another throw and find out where we need to go from there. This is a bit more relaxed section of the episode, as this kind of just wandering around, exploring to some extent. Give it a throw. Oh, I think we're heading in the right direction. I think it's right around this area. Okay, come over a little more down here. Oh, it's gonna be on top of that tree, damn it. Okay. Did we lose that eye? I don't see it. We'll assume it's gone. I swear I've gone all this direction. Did I just run too far? Is that what I did? That's where I ran from. So maybe it was right next to us. Okay. The hell? Aha, found it. So this is where we need to go down, right here. I'm gonna back up. I think I'll go down right on land here, but we will, oh, not that. We will create a little thing here. Grab our shovel. Grab our other eye of ender. And we will start our descent down into the stronghold, or quote-unquote stronghold. too far. I guess maybe it's a 1500. Oh, that's cave spiders. Little bastards. So it's just like a stronghold. What is chest? Stronghold. Stronghold. Abandoned mineshaft combo. Okay, well, this is where we came down. Let's block this off. Okay, and we'll keep going down. Oh, that could have been bad. Go down a bit more. Might have to move over. It's looking like I'm gonna have to move back up onto the surface. Let's do this. Here, lava. I need to go that direction right there. So let's get back up here. And we'll go over in this direction. And we weren't that far. We were only a couple away. So, in general, we're fairly close to where we'd have to be. Fairly close. If not, like, right on the money. Oh, that's not what I wanted to place. Torch! Okay, let's take a gander around this mineshaft a smidgen. We will get some torches, though. And I'm going to assume it should be relatively close to here. We're seeing lots of shards. Some gold, I'll take that. Seeing lots of shards. But no stronghold yet. I might have to go back to the surface and give it a throw. Hello? Hello? It's gotta be somewhere around. Somewhere. Somewhere over the Minecraft hill. Up in the sky. Could say that would be awesome though. A floating stronghold, or a floating dungeon of some type. That would be really cool. I'd enjoy that. Some bread. Stronghold. Hey boy. This is cave lead to a stronghold. Where the hell? Fairly confident I saw the ender. I have ender kind of go down. I can't be seeing things. I can't be. Doesn't work like that. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. I can hope. Looky what we got here. I already torched up the spawner, though it looks like some silverfish are spawning, but we ended up finding the stronghold and the end portal. It was good 150 meters away from where the end portal was saying that we were. And I ended up finding a whole bunch of other stuff while I was out. You know, I found some cave spiders and a bunch of scaly spawners and zombie spawner. So I got some more spawners over there. I got some goods that I'll be able to bring back in due time. But we set up a warp point right here. Hey guy. We set up a warp point right here, and then we'll go back to spawn and set up a portal to the end, probably from our underground portal room. And I think with that, we'll call it an episode. I'm sure at some point we'll come back to here. And because I know if we end up doing a end battle, I'll be sure to record it for you guys, as well as I'm sure some other people will record it as well. But I do think with that we will be calling an episode for today. So as always, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment as well. And as always, this is Rock. I'll catch you guys next time.